Hello, good afternoon. How are you?
I'm very well.
So, having said that, you are here since inception, grooming young minds. How do you feel about the whole journey at Northpoint?
I think it's been a fantastic journey since we started in 2003. We've had almost about 13 programs in Marcom and about 3 or 4 programs in MR. And the journey has been fantastic only because been able to tie up with the right organizations to partner with us in training our students and in helping them intern and giving them live projects, as well as groom them completely as a professional. So what is very enriching is the fact that a North Pointer goes out into the industry and takes on larger responsibilities from day zero of the program, and
Right.
that's the very intent of why we're doing this program, to groom every student that comes on board into a professional right from day zero.
Right.
So that's very enriching to know that we've been able to achieve that in the last few years, because about 44% of our alumni in the last few years have been in senior positions in a very short span of time.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
a great number of them are now entrepreneurs, have started their own, either a design outfit or a consulting outfit or an advertising agency or a digital agency. So I think that's something that gives us great cheer to know that people and students who've gone through this program are well accepted in the industry and are contributing.
Super, super. That's great. So, what do you think is the course differentiator between Northpoint and any other management institutes?
As simply put, it's just building actionable knowledge. That's what we've been focusing on. So any knowledge that our students have been exposed to, if it's not something that they can apply or action, is something that we don't even consider worth pursuing. So
Right.
it's really speaking, the whole USP is around building actionable knowledge. Hence we have our faculty who are senior members who come from the industry. We have a huge exposure on live projects. So the student typically in 11 months program spends 50% of his time only on internships and on live projects, while the rest of it is on theory and at the campus here. So uh, that blend of theory and practice makes the entire program completely successful and unique in its way.
All right, that sounds good. And what do you think in such a continuously changing scenario? What difference do you see in batches over the years?
I think I can say for this batch for sure, the 2016-17 batch, is far more knowledgeable, far more receptive to learning. Every batch has been different from the
Right.
time we started, and there's no good or bad batch, but I think the exposure of today's youngsters is far better than what the earlier batches had, because of the media exposure, the
Technology.
technology, the internet. So they're so much more exposed. They are so much more clearer about what they want to do in life.
Right.
So if it's a client servicing person, he knows exactly that he wants to get into client servicing. Or if it's a creative person, he knows exactly he wants to get into creative. So I think they're more sorted in a way because of the exposure that they've been given.
And lastly, what piece of advice would you like to give us with regards to going ahead with our future endeavors?
I think the piece of advice that I've always given every North Pointer is to really be and imbibe the true virtues that we want every North Pointer to have. Is one, to always be a solution finder and to always be open to different ways of doing things. So you may have been doing things completely in a particular fashion, but you need to open yourself to new ways. And the opportunity that you have at North Point is to step out of your comfort zone. I think that's a huge advice, because the moment you step out of your comfort zone, you'll find yourself doing things that you would have never imagined that you would ever achieve or do in the course of this entire 1 year. I have had students who've said to me that, I have never interviewed a faculty before.
Right.
But today in my workplace, that's what I'm doing. Right. And so hence the learning, which is not your core learning at North Point, but a co-curricular learning, has come a long way in your job.
Right.
Right. Or even if it means handling social media, the program gives you enough of opportunity to handle social media. So when you're in an organization, it's a piece of cake completely, because you've already gone through the entire process. So getting out of your comfort zone is my advice to every North Pointer. And do explore the most you can. It's going to be one of the best years of your life. So invest, and invest fully in your time, your effort, and your energy.
That's a wonderful piece of advice, ma'am. I'm really happy. It's been a great pleasure to have this opportunity interviewing you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Bye.